Hello and welcome to Spring Term SEC 360, the middle school, history, philosophy, organizational structures, and best practices. I am very happy to have you join us. I am Professor Steve Bergter, your instructor for this course during the spring term. In this class, you will have an overview of what it is like to teach in middle school. I was a middle school teacher for a very long time, and I think the middle grades are the best grades to teach, followed closely by college teaching. You will have an opportunity each week to work with a middle school mentor teacher who will help you explore grades 6 through 8, which can be a wonderful time in a student's life. Each week during spring term, you will be meeting, usually one day each week for 2.5 hours, with your mentor teacher and students in the middle school classroom. Your on-campus seminar class on Wednesday is planned to be face-to-face. We will meet each week in Gene Copeland Memorial Hall. The work you will do at your middle school is planned to be face-to-face. We all recognize the need to be resilient and able to change how instruction is delivered and received as needed. But for now, all of our class will be face-to-face. You will have assigned readings each week as well. It is planned that you will have the opportunity to enter the assigned middle school and participate in the actual classroom and school. This presents these 4 needs. Please realize that you must provide, in other words, show, on your first day, a copy of your Illinois State Police background check, or CBC, a copy of your COVID-19 vaccination card, a recent negative COVID-19 test, and proof of a recent negative TB test. I want you to be a success in this class. If you have any questions during spring term, I will respond to you. You will spend 30 hours over the spring term working with a mentor teacher in a pre-selected middle school. As one of the culminating activities, it is planned that you will co-teach 1 or 2 lessons with your mentor teacher. This course has been well regarded by past students for how positively involved you are and what you learn. I believe you will enjoy the course too. Here is some of what 2 former students had to say about the SEC 360 course.
I believe the most enjoyable part of this class was being in a close-knit class with myself, our professor, and 2 other classmates, and it felt more welcoming to me because I was able to talk and share, ask questions, and I felt like I was really listened to in this class. I liked how Professor B was able to connect his experiences from the middle grades to us. So I would recommend this course because anyone that's on the border, possibly interested, or maybe even you're 100% interested in the middle grades, it helps broaden your knowledge about the middle levels, and it provides you with the opportunity to teach lessons to students in the middle grades. And this class was helpful to prepare me as a teacher because even though I may student teach in middle school or high school, I was able to learn about curriculum, students, and valuable information for teaching grades 5th through 12 from this experience.
I think the most enjoyable part of my experience in SEC 360 was the amount of time we spent at our assigned host schools and truly learning what it takes to be a middle school educator. If someone were to ask me to recommend this course to them, I would say that it is super beneficial because we were required to get 42 hours of field experience. Now, at first, I thought that it was a lot, but in the end, it was very, very valuable because it honestly felt like a miniature version of student teaching because you'll really be working with your mentor teacher and getting to know them, and of course your students as well. And this class in general was just very helpful because I can guarantee that by the end of this class, you'll be looking at middle schoolers in a totally different and fascinating way that will prepare you when you teach them in the near future.
You will be working with a mentor teacher who understands your needs and interests. You will be pre-selected by your professor and the host school supervisor as to what teacher you will have as your mentor. I look forward to seeing each of you for the first class, where you will meet a representative of the school where you will be involved this semester. Please always dress professionally, which we define as business casual, when you are with your mentor and students at the school and for this first session. Please remember, as a principal who was hiring once told us, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So make it a good one. And an interesting point, over the years from this class, we have had students hired to work in the districts where they were placed. I distinctly remember faculty members who saw the work of one of our students, who was at a host middle school, say to us and to the principal, "We need to hire this student for next fall." And he was hired. And a number of others over the years were also hired. Remember, you are networking each day for possible future jobs and recommendations. The syllabus and our class Blackboard site will give you most of the specifics for this class. Our class is discussion and some lecture. You need to participate to succeed. The class is planned to be face-to-face, but some of the class may be synchronous face-to-face and some asynchronous. There is also reading to do each week. The 2 books you need for the course are listed on your registration material. Please read the syllabus and study the tentative schedule for this semester. My cell phone is listed on the syllabus. If you need to talk to me, I'm usually available until 10 p.m. for questions in place of scheduled office hours. I usually try to post grades for smaller assignments within a day, and I try to post grades for larger assignments within a week. You will submit all material to me to grade online. Help is available for technical or equipment issues through the Elmhurst University Tech Help Desk. The number there is 630-617-3767. We will start this class with a face-to-face meeting during your class on the first Wednesday of the semester. During that meeting, you will also meet your host school coordinator and get information about your building. You will be sent the first week's announcements with more information and details in early January. I really look forward to our time together and working with you. I look forward to seeing you succeed. This should be a great semester.